I know Castle maybe Self ye be a Jomama we in service. No see a fan channel. Former Vice President Fio, all of the boy Yakota, under heavy security. What kind of foolishness? Maybe I can tell at any. Maybe I'm a president, I want to second. It's more Kevin Taylor abuse or to maybe a former president Jomama we in the service. No see a fan channel. A whole number in a quarter. A whole number in a quarter. Under heavy national security. Now Jomama and MCB channel. Now, Quasiadi was social. Now, what we're doing was a simple Sabrantiwi, or your wire. Quasiasi, your wire. Bola bedway. Maybe I'm going to tell you under heavy national security protection. National security is what Kevin Taylor because arrest warranted and so on. Police said Kevin Taylor because arrest warranted and so on. Some police in the urban Hawaii. Where is state? Where is state? What build this state? Where is state?
Abusia, for Adom watch any Okatakyie FIFA allegations be on with the highway no so no enye easy. Efa Kevin Taylor ho. Abusia, na so utio ma no asema na se uchiremu a Kevin Taylor e show back to Ghana. Na baby o no emu so ehu abusia episode we no ma bone tantem popuduo pa chesensem polo ma bone bede me de to apampentere so na me de Adom ato so ma bone kedan e de ama Kevin Taylor so a reply Okatakyie FIFA sa so na po Adom watch so wa reply no abusia ma mitwa me homla na emowura nsem nim. All right abusia yaba ne yaba na se ya ne beto ogya say Paul Adom watch echire say Kevin Taylor obepie Ghana hanom na say baby a obedu Ghana airport baby a wo sen company for fa no eho na edi Kevin Taylor e fa ye a che say o chire ma e na Okatakyie FIFA esoso e de be wo so na say the same analysis now Paul Adom watch echire no the same information na say Okatakyie FIFA echire un say for bare month ago there Okatakyie FIFA information bi ni pictures bi e ba abonten na wo che say Kevin Taylor abepie o man mu na national security for ene de na ma o mabon ho ban sa so na eno ya obepie ye no national security for ene de na kwakose ba bi ehifa eno bi na kwache yekotie po Adom watch emra.
Information reaching us indicate that Mr. Sansadeli again has been flown into Ghana. You have the video of the house and all that. Okay, he's been flown into Ghana. Now this Sansadeli is the one who brought Miss Sansadeli to Ghana, the fake doctor, who says we shouldn't say she's a criminal. He said we shouldn't say that because no court has said that. She wrote some letters to Metro TV that she's not a criminal or something like that. Okay. Mr. Sansadeli is the one who brought this guy. Now, Sansadeli has been flown into Ghana a while ago. He is reported at the airport when he arrived, and this is what we have been told. We hope it's not true. We just hope it's not true. He arrived as Kevin Taylor. He went through gate 19. Gate 19 at the airport is reserved ordinarily for high-profile diplomats. So President Kufuor is abroad now. When President Kufuor is coming back, he'll go through gate 19. If a high-profile state official travels, say the Honorable Mike Hammer, those who are not maybe inside governments, all of those people, they will all go through gate 19. That's the gate reserved for high-profile officials. He was met by national security in gross violation. These national security people. And we are getting this information from people. I mean, in gross violation of a court order of a bench warrant. Ministers may or may not be aware. President may or may not be aware. He has arrived in Ghana in gross violation of a court order. The court order was against contempt of court. He spoke certain things in which the court believed was scandalizing the court. Kweku Bako and Haruna Atta went to prison for saying things that the court thought was scandalizing the court. This guy sits in America, scandalizes the court in the name of politics. A bench warrant is issued. His party is in power. So the state security apparatus, sponsored by the taxpayer, goes to pick the guy who has scandalized one of the most important institutions of democracy, the courts, and they bring him in. You have not even heard the worst. The worst is that they send him, he came by United Airlines, according to the story. United Airlines flight UA996 from Washington, D.C. And he came with an entourage. According to the story, he came with he didn't just come, he came with an entourage. And they are up and they are so the people at the airport don't quite see people on the flight who told us. And guess what? The report is that sent him to Prestige Lake. Go and live in the house that is reserved for the vice president of Ghana. This is the same house that John Dramani Mahama lived in as vice president and even as president. When President Mahama was exiting his presidency in 2016, this is the house that he wrote to Nana Akufo-Addo, and Nana Akufo-Addo agreed that President Mahama can have it. Later on, party hawks prevailed on Akufo-Addo by force that President Mahama cannot have it. And so President Mahama had to relocate and find his own place where he has been living until he was re-elected as president. This house is where Aliu Mahama lived in. It's reserved, it's a cocoa board house that is reserved for the vice president of Ghana. This is the house that has been given to Mr. Sansadeli and his entourage to stay in the official residence of the vice president of Ghana. This guy who just finished SS2 not because he can't pay but because he can't learn, and sets up a media organization to basically drop down insults on every important Ghanaian. And because he supports and assists a political party, and there's no problem with political parties supporting their own. Every political party supports their own. There's no problem. Akufo-Addo supports his own. John Mahama supports his own. Hassan Ayariga, who is in the studio, supports his own. But you cannot support your own by using taxpayers' resources to bring in somebody like that the court has scandalized. Now, he is now worried about the bench warrant. So he has filed an application at the Supreme Court. I've spoken to plenty lawyers last night and they all gave their perspective about, oh, this is arranged, oh, this one is that, this is that. And some of the lawyers said, no, the Supreme Court will never accept this. But this is very interesting and it should be worrisome if it is true that he's staying in the official residence of the vice president of Ghana. Yesterday, I texted Minister for Defense. He has not responded, Dr. Manibuama, and asked him certain questions that you are a Catholic priest, Dr. Manibuama, you are a Catholic priest. You are Minister for Defense. Who wants his child to be like this guy? Who wants his child to grow up and have an insulting tongue like this guy? Who wants his son to be like this guy? Who wants his daughter to be like this guy? And because of politics, you bring him to Ghana. Why, you think NDC will be in power forever? My goodness, even Kwame Nkrumah was not in power forever. Nkrumah was in power from 1951 up to 1966. Calculate how many years. It was not forever. J.J. Rawlings. Today they do June 4th and Fifi Kwete is angry that NDC didn't participate in the June 4th. The all-powerful J.J. Rawlings. He was in power from 1981 up to year 2000. It ended. How do you do these things? Why do we do these things? Somebody that has insulted everyone, you bring him to Ghana with state money and go and put him in the official residence of the vice president of the Republic of Ghana. Jena Nopukwajiman appears to have her own house. She's comfortable with this. She doesn't want to move. So the vice president's official residence is vacant. This is the same place John Mahama stayed as president. This is the same place Muhammadu Bawumia stayed until 2024. This is the same place that Aliu Mahama stayed. This is the place where a fugitive from justice against whom there's a bench warrant is protected by the state apparatus to go and stay. How did we get this information? Because people who are in the state apparatus are unhappy with it. That's how these things leak all the time. People in the state apparatus are unhappy with it. They are grossly unhappy with it. So they are telling us, Charlie, give it to Good Evening Ghana. Oh, this one, give it to Okatakyie. Give it to, what is this? What are our people doing? What kind of thing is this? That's the conversation. But why have they brought the guy inside again? Oh, but what is this? If the guy has a cost problem, he should go to court. Why are they doing this? And they say we should send him back out. Yeah, call Good Evening Ghana and give it to him. That's how we get the information. So those who are leading those people, beware. Minister, you are leading them, beware, because they are talking behind your back. And they are thinking that what you are doing is not good. They are talking, they are not MPP people, oh, they are state security people. They are talking behind your back. And they are thinking that this thing you are doing is terrible.
Alright, Tabusan for Paul Adomache and Ekuti, by information Paul Adomache, Kano de. saa pepepe eno Okatakyie FIFA so e dia beti abontene na mafo ka se apo ado mo che na Okatakyie FIFA na wa bank e benya na nka video bi na pictures ni ba bi a wo chechire die asa wo di agro bi ana obi be hu se wo po ado mo che wo hye VC10 ba bi ni e betwa picture na say wa nipa na ntwa picture wa anya ohwe wo so me sia po ado mo che wo VC10 ba bi wan be giadi opia no be giadi nti e benya na ja o pia free airport woni ade no ti say for the past 1 month ago Okatakyie FIFA the pictures car or even Kevin Taylor team nyina de baba bonten some information ni bi na nkaja Ghana fonke yepe Okatakyie FIFA so the same story and no so eka
me no kasa de ma bi owo safie bi adwoma ama wie ye o wie ne service no see your fan channel former vice president fio e ho no mo de boy yakotena under heavy security what kind of foolishness baby a Kevin Taylor chini baby a president e ho ne second etimu a Kevin Taylor abuse mo o te baby a former president joma ama wie ne service no see your fan channel e ho no mo de nakotena hono mde na kwetena and the heavy national security na jomama na mse bibi chichi no na nkwasiade we wo soso na moto agidi nkwasasem sa branche wi oye hwanya kwasiase ye hwanya bola bed we ye hwanya baby o mde Kevin Taylor kwetena and the heavy national security protection national security na so watch Kevin Taylor because arrest warranted and so no police na say Kevin Taylor because arrest warranted and so no sa police na e bona ho bai where state boy a state ma build state where state
abusia Okatakyie FIFA ene ekote ne nkaba na achese otutu bi ma Kevin Taylor ese tutu bi ma ye mampanyi John Dramani Mahama abusia Kevin Taylor so abetwere nsem bi egu ne Facebook yen ko ne nkonkɔhwɛ emra abusia the same say and Kevin Taylor at the two in the Facebook say they say Kevin Taylor has done what again kwasiafo ma jandama wu Kevin Taylor kwawe na no asem abusia and am for comment section one no what you say Nana Adom ako etwe chairman per report you are the next vice president of Ghana so and also eto a comment ni bi Yamwa James they said you are in vice president's residence under national security guidance abusia Sasu Obisu Eto say they said you are currently in the illegal vice president of Ghana. Ghana for pa. They said you are in Ghana living in vice president house. And Obi Joseph so edit to say you are in town. Abusia, and Kevin Taylor so a dropping video we abusia. There's a Kevin Taylor or Srepo Adom watching. You have a video Kevin Taylor a drop here. There's a same video some kaya Kevin Taylor expose bia that time no expose for Adom watching the ex-girlfriend be say or just say we are spending a good night and there's all choppy breakfast and papa abusia Kevin Taylor Kevin Taylor chi on you see abusia Kevin Taylor one time announce one of Sabbath show to the Facebook. Our own apostle, Paul and her. Oh, I mean his mistress. Have a cozy breakfast after sweet night. Kevin Taylor, ako we na adwene. Abusia for na say nsema Kevin Taylor e de beto abontene no. Abusia for na say amafo expose Kevin Taylor. Na say uhwema na say Kevin Taylor obepiemu ukrom a. Per evidence there amafo be drop video am hu say o e real or yeah wabade. By say information information we Okatakyie FIFA and Paul Adom watch chire abusia chire wadwen e comment section one. They follow all the social media platform. Subscribe to your YouTube page anytime you ever drop latest update no. On saka me da say makrao.